Hello friends, this is the Cryptonian taking a look at SOL Solana. Solana is reversing strong, showing a lot of power off of the bottom. You can see here we had a long signal, boom, right up here. Here's the money shot right here. The money shot is right here, a higher low, taking on bullishness off of the 30-day moving average on the 2 hour. I like the 2 hour because it kind of clarifies the movements. Now look at where we're at. We are currently up at 158, or excuse me, 151 right here, friends. This thing is a monster. I mean, it's doing really well. It came off of a low of 130. Now it's at 150. 151. It's $21 already, and it's just getting started. Now, where are some levels? Important levels here. Let me bring this back so I can move it back a little bit here. One moment. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm still getting used to these charts again. So here we have one bottom, two bottom, three bottom. We have a triple tap on a bottom and on a trend line, and we moved up really hard and strong. Now, why are we exploding higher? Well, here is our, just like with Bitcoin, right? The previous high. We need to make a higher high, and then we need to see a higher low. Well, right now, this Fibonacci line at 146, this yellow line here, at 146 exactly was what we needed to claim, and then we needed to really break. Let's see, we needed to really break around 140, well, yeah, 146, 147 actually, to break that to make a higher high, and that's exactly what we're doing here. And it's a local high, not a macro high. There's a big difference. A local high is a temporary short-term trend. A macro high is a permanent trend change of the macro, the entire large trend. Okay, so the next line of resistance that's important is 154 right here. This is where the next previous high is, and it looks like it's not stopping. It's really pushing higher. Bitcoin is holding the 153. Excuse me, not the 153, but the 43.500 right now, and so it looks good. The 200 moving average is up here, right around 157. So what can we expect? We can expect we may have a pullback. Not really sure. I mean, we may have a couple jogs like this because it is overextended off of the moving averages here, and it's just riding that 5-day moving average like a boss. And so I would expect some volatility around 154, which is this area here, okay, the previous high there. And then the next fib is at 158, all right? But before we get to that 158, we're going to encounter the 200 daily moving average on the 2 hour. And so you're going to see some volatility start happening up here, and some bears starting to come in, and maybe some profit taking as well. Whoops, sorry guys. This computer. I'm not a real fan of Microsoft Windows. Anyway, so that's what we're kind of looking for. The next target 154, and then after that 158, and then look at this, friends. After the 154, remember I was talking to you about this trading the gap, right? Trading the gap. The next Fibonacci is 167, 168. It's right up here, and that's where this higher, it's where the higher high is, okay, in relative to where we are, and this is where we broke down hard before. So from that point all the way down to this Fibonacci here, 153, or excuse me, this previous high trend line, 153 price point. There's a gap. This is what I'm talking about. Now they're going to have to, because Solana, it's a little bit different with Solana. Solana's going to have to deal with this 200 daily moving average, but it's so bullish. I don't think it's going to be a problem. And that's just on a lower time frame on the two hours. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. Not the way that Solana is really moving right now. So it looks like the billionaires are starting to realize, oh, the market's changing, so I need to possibly buy some more Solana, the billionaire coin, the venture capitalist coin. But there's a lot of projects, a lot of development happening on Solana, and so we're seeing it push higher. And it's looking really good, guys, looking really good. Now, taking a look at, let me delete some of this, some of my doodles. I'm not a Disney artist, so it's probably not that attractive. So let's take a look at the daily to get some idea of where we are. And of course, the daily levels are the most important, the daily and the weekly. So let's take a look at the daily. The daily, we're just getting started. Here's that 154, 154 area that is so critical. This yellow line right here, and we're fast approaching it. Okay. Solana right now is in a channel, a descending channel. These two yellow lines show that it's in a descending channel. So what we could see is this come up and get rejected temporarily, come back down, make a right shoulder, and then push higher. That would be a local shoulder, head, and then another shoulder here, and then after that right shoulder, the breakout above this line right here, this yellow resistance line for this downward descending channel. So it has a lot of work to do, but the way the market is, and nothing goes straight up, nothing goes in a straight line straight up, right? There's gonna be ebbs and flows. There's gonna be some pullbacks and some breaks and some price consolidation along the way. But if this truly is a reversal, if Bitcoin truly is reversing, and there's a very good chance that it is, then this probably will continue to go higher. Okay, something like this. And the big breakout is going to happen right around 183 in the 180s, something like that. That breakout will then immediately bring it to the 203 Fibonacci level. Okay, and then it'll probably pause a little bit and start moving up from there. So looking good, friends. If you're in Solana already, congratulations. And this move could bring us to the top of the channel at least, which is around 180, 184, which is about 30, 28, 29, $30 from where it is now. And if you look at this, you're looking at 20% move. 20% move. 20% move if you're using 10x leverage. That's 200% on your money. It is in a downtrend, and it's a choppy market. I probably wouldn't use 10x leverage, but a lot of people do. Solana is a little bit more stable than Bitcoin is. Bitcoin's pretty volatile with scam wicks and everything. Although we do see a lot of volatility here, and we do see some scam wicks here. Interesting. So anyway, there you have it. That is Solana. Solana is looking good on the daily, and Solana is looking very good on the 2-hour. Showing a lot of strength, pushing up, and claiming its Fibonacci levels back and its price points back. Very important. So there you have it, friends. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Let's make some money.